Hey everybody, I'm Michael Strahan, and St. Jude has been close to my heart for many years. Their groundbreaking research is changing how the world treats childhood cancer and has helped push the survival rate in the U.S. from 20% to more than 80%. Please help St. Jude give children the greatest gift, a chance at a lifetime.
This holiday, help St. Jude find more cures for more children. Donate now at musicgives.org.
The best of the Morning X. 99X.
I've got a someone you should know, and it's too bad Jimmy's not here today because I know he will want to know this person.
Well, you sent me this story, and I'm fascinated by it, and I'm dying to talk to him because I've never heard about anything like this before, ever.
Here's a great intro to the story.
Some people view their height as either a blessing or a curse. Well, Dynzell Sigers says he always knew he was a little bit smaller, but he found himself saying those two words Skee-Lo made a music hit. I wish. He wished he was a little bit taller, but not to be a baller.
I don't do sports.
Not even to make all the pretty women holler, but he needed someone to make magic, like pulling a rabbit out of a hat. All to go from about this height to that. But no, seriously, in these heels, I'm about 5'5", and that's how tall Dynzell Sigers was about 6 months ago. Now he stands at 6 feet.
Dynzell Sigers, welcome to the Morning X.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm glad to be here.
So, man, do we have questions? A lot of them. So you're a former Navy medic, and you're from Atlanta, and now you're 6 feet tall, so you got to change all your dating profiles, right?
Yeah.
But this is a serious thing. People that are listening, I mean, Dynzell went from 5'5" to 6 feet tall. That's why I'm saying that Jimmy should have paid attention. How did this all start?
I actually, my entire life had height as an insecurity and wanted to be taller. There was no realistic way to do anything about it, so I just kind of dealt with it. But it just so happens last year I was like Googling how to get taller. Just so happens I found limb lengthening, and the same day I found it, it was around August last year, the same day I found it, I decided to book my appointment.
So you booked the appointment immediately. How long did it take to actually get an appointment?
Because they were so far booked, well, initially I booked my appointment in America, but 2 weeks before my appointment, I found a better place overseas, so I canceled my appointment, and that was around September, and I rebooked my appointment overseas, and I wasn't able to get surgery until December.
This overseas thing, these medical situations overseas, that's a thing, and I know a lot of people do it. You read about people doing it for hair, you read about people doing it for all kinds of different things, but to think about extending your legs.
Absolutely.
How?
Can you explain the procedure? By the way, he went all the way to Turkey to do this. Can you explain the procedure to us?
So basically, I did it twice. So I did it in both my upper and lower legs. But what they do is they break the bone, and then they insert a rod with the ability to extend. And then there's a device connected outside the leg that connects to the rod in between the bone, and you turn a key on it, and then it just lengthens the internal rod to make you taller.
Hold on. So this is like my new Tesla Cybertruck, because I can go down low and I can hit a button and I can go up.
Basically.
Can you change your height? Like, so if you want to go get on that, the kid ride at whatever, you can go down to 5'5" and meet the requirement and go back up to 6 feet?
It's a little bit different from that. So because there's already bone in place, you're not able to shorten. The only way you can shorten is if you lengthen, then shorten, but you would only go back to your original height. And you can only do that until the new bone grows in. But because you have to do it so slow, it's a 3-month process because you don't want to stretch your legs too fast because everything is stretching up.
Oh.
How far apart were the surgeries? Because you just mentioned you did 2 surgeries.
So I did my upper leg in December. I finished the last week of February, and then I did my lower leg the first week of March.
More of this interview you don't want to miss is back in minutes on the best of the Morning X 99X.
Hi, I'm Drew Barrymore, and I want to tell you how you can help to support the life-saving work of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. When you give, you're helping ensure families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food, so they can focus on helping their child live. This holiday, help St. Jude give children the greatest gift, a chance at a lifetime.
This holiday, help St. Jude find more cures for more children. Donate now at musicgives.org.